Have you ever been absolutely sure about something and later realized you were completely wrong? That's not a glitch. That's your brain doing exactly what it's programmed to do. Take shortcuts, save energy, and make decisions fast. But sometimes those shortcuts lead you straight into a trap. Let's start with something simple. Look at this image. You see motion, maybe even depth, but it's just pixels. Your brain adds information that isn't there. Why? Because it evolved to interpret the world fast, not perfectly. Survival, not precision. This is called a cognitive bias. Mental patterns that shape how you see reality. They're useful, but they can also be dangerous. Here's one. Confirmation bias. Once you believe something, your brain filters the world to support it. You ignore evidence that doesn't fit. You see what you expect to see. Think of it like living in a mental echo chamber, and you don't even realize it. Or consider the anchoring effect. Say I ask, is the Mississippi River longer or shorter than 500 miles? Then I ask for your best guess. Most people's answer will hover around 500, even though the real length is over 2,300 miles. That initial number, the anchor, influences your judgment. One number and your perception bends. Another bias, the Dunning-Kruger effect. The less you know about something, the more confident you often are. Why? Because you don't know what you don't know. That's why beginners sometimes sound like experts, and experts often sound uncertain. The more you learn, the more aware you become of the complexity. And don't forget the availability heuristic. If you hear about plane crashes on the news, your brain thinks they're common. But they're not. They're just dramatic. Meanwhile, car accidents, which are far more common, don't get as much attention. Your brain mistakes what's memorable for what's frequent. But it's not just biases. Your memory is unreliable too. You think of it like a hard drive. Press play, relive a moment. But memory is more like a remix. Every time you remember something, you alter it slightly. Add a detail, lose another. Over time, your memories become more fiction than fact. And then there's change blindness. You can miss massive changes in a scene if you're not paying attention. A person can swap places during a conversation, and some people won't even notice. Your brain fills in the gaps with what it expects to be there. So what does all this mean? It means we're not seeing reality as it is. We're seeing a version shaped by evolution, emotion, experience, and expectation. And that's okay if you're aware of it. Here's how to start rebooting your mind. 1. Question first impressions. Your brain loves to judge instantly. Pause, reflect. Ask yourself, what else could be true? 2. Seek disconfirming evidence. Challenge your own beliefs. Find sources that disagree with you. Not to argue, but to understand. 3. Get comfortable with uncertainty. Certainty feels good, but it's often a trap. Admitting I don't know is a sign of strength, not weakness. 4. Practice awareness. Notice your thoughts. Catch your patterns. You can't change what you don't see. Here's the truth. The brain isn't a perfect machine. It's messy, biased, and prone to error. But with awareness, you can take back control. You can slow down the automatic. You can spot the illusion. You can reboot. The world won't change. But how you see it, how you think, absolutely can. Thanks for watching. If this gave your brain a reboot, hit like and subscribe for more insights that rewire how you think.